I think, Ray, that in most jurisdictions in the United States, most plaintiffs want to be in federal court. I can think right off the bat of a couple of places where you want to be in state court, right? If you were working, I'll give you an example. If you're working in the Bronx, I could see a reason why you'd want to keep your case in Bronx state court, right? And I'm joking around when I say this a little bit, but like if you're rolling in on a workplace discrimination case to the Bronx and the defendants are going in there, realistically, you're kind of just like, Bronx jury says what, motherfucker? Like it's not really. Bronx juries tend to not be too sympathetic to employers. So like that's an exception that proves the rule. But in most of the country, I would want a plaintiff to be in federal court. And part of that is because federal court tends to have, I mean, first and foremost, the ability to bring the federal claims, the state claims, and the local claims on one action in most of the country. And for most, we're talking specifically about sexual harassment and workplace discrimination claims here, right? But beyond that, I think federal court has more resources for pro se litigants. I don't know if you're pro se, maybe you're represented. And I think that federal court has less. I'll give you another example. I've been in state courts where the judge will have oral argument and call myself and opposing counsel up to the bench and say to opposing counsel, like, Jeff, we're buddies. Don't make me fight against you here. Let's figure something out. I'm sitting there like, say what now? Like, what do you mean you're buddies? You can't say that. It's this open court. We're on the transcript. We're on record. Judge, you're going to call this guy your friend on record and give him advice that he should change his position to like, because you might find against him. Like that's, you do find that sort of thing in state court sometimes, and you're generally not going to find that in federal court. It's just a different animal in a lot of ways.